The Lakers are the favorites to win the NBA championship when the league resumes in the bubble at the end of the month. Our friend Charles Barkley was on ESPN radio yesterday talking about the legitimacy of this year's champion. Here's what Chuck said.
If everybody's healthy, I think it will be elevated because they're going through a lot of crap in a tough situation. But listen, if everybody's sick with the virus and the Sacramento Kings and the New York Knicks win the championship, you damn right it's tainted. If everybody's healthy, they should get a chip and a half. But if we end up with the Knicks against the Suns and the Sacramento Kings and they win the championship, and because everybody was sick, yes, it's tainted.
All right, so I think, God bless Chuck, first and foremost. So yes, I think we all obviously agree that if really important players go by the wayside because of the coronavirus, then this year's champion will feel less valid than normal. But Jalen, let me come to you on the second part of what he said. If indeed that doesn't happen, if this thing plays out in some sort of normal, regular way, should it be a chip and a half? Should this be a bigger championship than usual? Jalen?
Oh, no, we're not doing that. This is not a chip and a half. Here's why. Because basketball is a game of endurance. That's why there's a regular season MVP, and then there's a finals MVP. So you play 80% of the season, and then you get 3 or 4 months off to recharge your battery. You don't think that helps that gentleman wearing a do-rag that's 35 years old in this 17th season, a team that does not have to travel, no wear and tear, playing in the bubble? Absolutely, it's going to be a terrific champion without an asterisk if it's the Lakers, the Clippers, or the Bucks. But let's go a little deeper into what Charles said. What if it's the Blazers? What if it's the Heat? There will be some people that still feel that way anyway. So I understand this is a new journey, but you don't get a chip and a half based on winning it this season.
Malika, what is this conversation like down there?
I mean, bless Chuck, but you have the reigning MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo, saying that this is going to be a challenging championship, and for that reason alone, there shouldn't be an asterisk behind it. And a whole brass of coaches, from Eric Spoelstra to Frank Vogel, saying that because of the circumstances, because of everything that needs to be worked through, this should be viewed just like any other championship would be. And if anything, like Chuck said, maybe it should have a little extra shine on it. But a chip and a half might be a little bit too far.
I'm going chip and a half. Jalen, I'm going chip and a half. I'm comfortable. Again, clearly, if Kawhi or LeBron, I don't even want to say this out loud, but if those guys get sick and they don't play, then yeah.
Don't do it.
There's nothing to talk about. I understand that part of it. But Jalen, look at the circumstances they're playing under. They're in a bubble. I mean, look at Malika. Look at what they're dealing with down there. Whoever overcomes that, it's quite an accomplishment.
And one of the things we can't keep not acknowledging, no fans.
Right.
There are certain players that feed off the crowd, like a Patrick Beverly versus a Kawhi Leonard. I agree with you, Greeny. These are extreme circumstances. The Denver Nuggets won't have home court advantage. #1 seeds won't have it. The Bucks earned the #1 overall seed. I understand. But you don't get a chip and a half for winning it this year.
Okay, again, so if LeBron wins it this year, we're going to give him 4.5 championships in this game. Okay. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.